When I was in high school during my sophomore year, I went to the counselor's office to talk about my options for college. And the name of the counselor was Miss Miller. After she looked at my grades and we talked about some of my transcripts, she asked me, Martin, have you ever been to a dentist? And at first I was kind of shocked because I thought we were only going to talk about school, but also I knew my teeth were a little bit crooked and I had one tooth growing in front of another because I went to an all guy high school. And you know how guys tend to be more cruel than women. In my opinion, they're always teasing and stuff. And we're like an all guy Catholic school. So I hear comments from them. So I really didn't take it too seriously. But then once I heard it from Miss Miller, I said, she could have a point. And then I went home and asked my parents, hey, when is the last time you took me to the dentist? And they never said anything because everyone in my family actually all had straight teeth but me. Another degenerative gene. I get the bad gene. So then I said, okay, I'm going to figure out how to solve this problem. So then I went through the phone book and I started looking through the phone book like, who is the closest dentist that I could talk to? So I found one dentist. We went there, but they weren't able to meet to us. So my grandfather was driving me around. So then we went to another dentist and he talked to us like, first he did the cleaning, but then he says, that's interesting. There's something not right with your mouth, of course. And then like, I'm going to send you to another person. And then he sends me to another person. It's like, that's right. I think that's what it is. And then they sent me to a third person. So I lived in Los Angeles. So I went from Hawthorne to Torres and I ended up at Dr. Weissman. He's a dentist in Beverly Hills. And yes, you have this rare gum disease, they actually told my parents and I. And if you don't get this cured or have some type of surgery, within a couple of years, like the bones wear out and then like the teeth won't be able to hold and then your teeth could fall out. And you may end up having to wear dentures or something because this is back in the 90s before all the technology had with the implants and doing the crowns and stuff for a day. So I said, okay. So since then, I've been in a dentist's office probably since I was 16, and now I'm 51. So I have about 25 years of being in a dentist's office. And one thing I know is I can tell if a dentist's office is doing well. I can just look at the equipment. I can look at the ceiling. I can look at the equipment. I can pay attention to some of the people that are working, and that lets me know if your office is doing well or not. And one thing I see all the dentist office having a trouble is they seem to be afraid to just tell people how much things are. They don't know how to overcome a majority of the objections. I've been studying I've worked at Target, Macy's, gone to Grant Cardone seminar, Victor Antonio, Kevin Hogan. I've worked at Macy's, Landscaping Outdoors, Amazon. I've gone to some of their events and I've learned different skills. And what I want to do in this series, I'm going to help you office managers. I don't know how long this is going to last, but I just believe if you take one or two of the skills that I'm going to teach you, you should be able to get one or two clients a week with that structure you have. Because I've gone to one dentist and you have you get them in there with the cleaning, that works. But then the problem is they don't know how to get them to the next level. Because if people say, oh, I don't have money, I'm going to think about it or all this. And they make more out of it than it should be. And you can tell the people that they hire aren't really super sophisticated. That they may know how to press a little, but they don't know how to properly negotiate. So in this series, I'm going to just teach you how, hey, if you're going to bring them into your office for that simple dental cleaning, you better have a way where you can just do your best to get that upsell. But also, even if you don't get the upsell, now you have your own built-in email call list. Because some of the dentists, they're visiting. They may not get getting good service. And some of them are probably not going to even be in business if they don't know how to sell. They may have that initial influx of patients, but they don't know how to keep the patients. So in my series, I'm going to work with you on showing you how to keep those patients. And once you get on the follow-up list, you follow up with them forever. In the old days, you didn't have the technology to send emails, direct mail, all that was cheaper. Or you just do a simple phone call like, hey, how are you doing, Martin? How did your dental experience going? We had you on your list for coming in for a crown. How did that go? Did you get it done? Any particular reason why you haven't done it? And we want to just invite you in. Hey, you already came in here for a cleaning, so that's just your second sale. They're going to come in for a cleaning. They've already been there. They trust you. And just, hey, let's see how things going on. Now we're going to check and say, hey, you did an excellent job, or say, hey, the job you have is adequate, it's fine, but just based on what I see, it can be improved. And if you want us to show you how, we'll do it and just get it done. So in this series, we're going to work on, I bet you if you just listen to what I'm going to teach you, you should be able to get $4,000 to $5,000 a month between learning how to get your patients from the cleaning x-ray to like just one upsell. And I'm not talking about many upsells. And you should be able to have like your own built-in follow-up list. Use that cleaning x-ray thing. That's your follow-up list. That's priceless. You could follow up with that list forever, because even if they don't go, you call them up and ask them, who could you refer us to? You came in here for a cleaning. You know we have some good things. Now, so who would you recommend that we talk to in order to help you out? So my first tip that I'm going to give you today is what I've learned from Grant Cardone, and I've been practicing the past like 6 months. Is I went to his growth conference in Florida, because I do telemarketing for a home improvement, and I do door-to-door. I've done door-to-door, and I do commission sales. All you have to do is agree. Like I went to the dentist yesterday, for example. I went in for a crown thing, and then I talked to the dentist, talked to the lady at the front desk, and she's like, oh, that's going to be another $400. And I said, I had already paid $467 for another procedure, and now I was going to pay another $400. But I thought I told the billing person, hey, charge me the whole $900. So here I am in the office for like the crown, and I'm saying, okay, how much is it? $400. All I just wanted to verify it was the $400, because I already had it in my mind that I had already paid. So I just show me how much I have to do, and I'll get it done. She didn't you don't make a big interest, just agree, show the number, boom. And then, is that going to keep you from moving forward? Do you want to do credit here? Do you want Visa to handle it for 30 days? How do you want to handle it? She did an excellent job of just agreeing and got another $400. So I want you to do that. Just whenever your patients complain, all the lesson is for today is I want you just to agree. I don't like coming to the dentist. I agree. I don't like this. I agree. You know, Martin, I just hate taking x-rays. I agree. That's all I want you to practice. Comment below. Let me know how that goes, and I'll take you to the next step. First thing you got to do is agree. And then after you agree, ask them, hey, when can I get you scheduled? Today or tomorrow? Oh, I hate coming to the dentist. I agree. When can I get you scheduled? Oh, I hate x-rays, or I would need to think about it. I agree. We hear that a lot. People want to think about it, right? Just say, when can we get you scheduled? All I want you to do, agree, and just do your best to scheduling. And we'll go to the next step later.